So maybe since we're telling stories today, I'll start with a couple of stories. And the first one maybe is how I first met Jenny. So actually through Tom Speechley, who said, you might want to connect with Jenny. I've been in microfinance in the industry for the last 10 years, primarily in the Middle East region. And so I've seen a lot of what happens kind of from the very basic field level all the way up to the corporates and the gold diggers of the world who end up funding microfinance. And I can tell you that capital is a major problem in the region still today. I don't know how many people know this, but this region actually has the lowest access to finance in the world, lower than sub-Saharan Africa. So I know it's hard to believe that when we're sitting in Emirates Towers, but only 18% of the adults in this region have access to a formal finance account. So that includes microfinance institutions, that includes postal savings banks, that includes everything, all the way up to the HSBCs of the region. So that's one part. The other part is just when you talk to an actual micro-entrepreneur, like some of the ones we saw on the screen, you ask her, what's your biggest problem? She says, I need more money and I need it faster. So there's still a huge issue with inefficiency in the region in microfinance. Most loans take up to 7 days from application to disbursement to be received by micro-entrepreneurs, and in other markets like India, with technology, they can do it in 24 hours. So there's still a huge challenge, I think, around inefficiency that hopefully technology can help to address. And then the other part is if you talk to the same woman, she'll say, I don't care how much it costs. I go out and I make 200% return in one day on my $200 loan because I don't have access to the same cash that other people have. So the more capital I can get, the bigger the loans. This is what I need because this is what's feeding my family, this is what's taking care of my community, and this is what's helping me provide for my children. So I think with that in mind, there's a really compelling story behind Pie Slice and connecting kind of to use Dinesh's now my favorite word, gold diggers of the world with the poor people in the region. This is very compelling, and I hope that it raises the visibility because right now the market's only 10% penetrated. So there's huge demand in the region, and part of it's capital, part of it is knowledge and lots of other things that poor people need. But I think that there's a role that Pie Slice can play in meeting this demand. And hats off to Jenny for bringing together such awesome speakers and such an awesome concept.